It's been 4 months, nope, 6 months since my last podcast episode. 8, 9 months since I started the podcast. It's been a long time. I haven't done any vlogging, any video stuff since first semester. Hello everyone, my name is Parker D'Amelia. I am a student at Thomas College studying computer science. For those of you that are new here, this is the Healthy Habitat podcast. This is episode 7. It's... I don't even know what it is. It's been a solid 6 months since I've talked to a camera. I had a semester at Thomas in person, and then my courses lined up in a way that it was easier to get the ones that were in person to be online than it was to take 4 online courses while living on campus. And so I moved home for a semester. As you can see, my room's a little more decorated. I've got some stuff on the walls, personality. Yeah, it was an interesting 6 months. How much it helped me, I'm not too sure. I did get to take more classes. I took a class at CM, so I was taking 21 credits last semester. Now I'm taking 2 summer classes, and then an internship this summer. So I'm on track to graduate in May, which is exciting. I wouldn't say drop's probably the wrong word. Didn't really stay in contact with anybody from Thomas. There was 1 or 2 people, Jack and Cole, you guys are the best. But nobody else, really. And Alyssa too. It was a really boring semester, to be honest. My expectations were higher coming in, and I didn't follow through on what I expected myself to do. So often I was pushing my work off till the end of the week, and then when everybody was out of school on the weekend, I would be worrying about my work that I had to do Sunday night. And so that was, I think, the biggest thing. Second biggest thing was I just didn't do anything, period. I sort of had to make my own days of going to a coffee shop to do homework and going to the gym, and that was about it. Not a whole lot of action compared to first semester, where obviously, I live on campus, there's sporting events, there's clubs, I was a social media ambassador, so making content. And then I just didn't get any podcast stuff going. My idea was to pick it up in the garage and invite guests over, but I just never. It was just the schoolwork always sort of trumped everything else. So it was interesting. I was in a relationship. I definitely strengthened connections with my best friends, and so that was amazing. But for the purpose of being a social person, I'm not sure it benefited me. But that comes with experience. I'm going on a lot of trips this summer where I'll be talking to people. I've met some really cool people already. I'm doing an early start program for Thomas, or I'm an early start tutor for Thomas in the fall. So for the incoming freshmen, I took the class that they're going to take as for the Early Start program, so I'll be able to help out with that. I plan to start up the podcast again. Ideally, it'd be cool to get it this summer with people around here, and then I move on to campus, and I can get friends from on campus, and then we'll see what happens, Right now, I'm in developmental psychology and small business management for summer classes. They're pretty easy. Like, the workload's very light. Obviously, it's enough that I know it's there, but it's not that bad, which is cool. Gets the credits down. I also get to learn small business management's really interesting. I've toyed around a lot with starting my own business, and so it's really cool to see the different aspects of it. And developmental psychology, I took general psych in my senior year, and that class was so fascinating. So just being able to see how people evolve through the lifespan is really cool. So I'm just excited blessed to have the opportunity to take those. And then my internship, I'm working for a plastic company called Compounding Solutions. I'm an IT intern, so basically I work with employees to fix issues with computers or hardware or software things that they need done. I have been working on a few different projects. Right now I'm working on building a computer that'll run a virtual machine for some software that we have. I sort of do set up networking stuff, so I have done our rack inventories, stuff like that. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. It pays good. It's definitely in the line of work that is to be expected with a computer science job, at being like an IT technician. So it makes sense. I think as an overall sort of idea, I'm not sure how invested I am with computer science. More or less, I'm doing it to get the degree, and then we'll go from there. I've found a lot more enjoyment for the art side of it. Creating videos, streaming, photography, videography, various things like that. I've found a lot more enjoyment in, I've noticed that's what I spend my free time doing, not coding or things like that. So, whatever. I'm young. I'm 18. I'll be 18 when I graduate, which is scary to think about. I don't even know what... Sorry, I'll be 19 when I graduate. I don't even know what, I'm going to do. Some people graduate high school at 19. So I don't know. Luckily, I'll have not a lot of debt. So I would like to do some traveling, explore the world, meet new people, stuff like that, while I'm young. Then if I decide to get a job in computer science, I'm already set up for it. The other thing I've toyed around with is going back to school just for something else. UMaine would be cool for new media or graphic design or something. I think could be cool. Marketing, obviously, with this and my job at Thomas, I've been very involved in marketing, and so that would sort of make sense. But I don't know. I'm not planning anything yet. I'm just sort of leaving it to where the what's the saying? Where the eggs fall? No, where the leaves fall. Not the leaves, but whatever. Yeah. I'm hiking Mount Katahdin next week with some guys. I'm really excited for that. It's going to be a fun hike. We're driving there one day, and then we're going to hang out, and then we're going to wake up the next day, hike, have a really good, fun, difficult day, and then camp the night, and then leave in the morning. And that's going to be incredible. I have all my stuff laid out down here. Gotta go to the store one or two more times to finalize my stash of granola bars. But other than that, It's gonna be cool. I did a lot of hiking last week. Like 4 different hikes. They were all really fun. I did Tumble Down, Streaked, Baldpate. Maybe that's it, 3 hikes. But it was just a great week. I just sort of got up early and just went after it, and it was amazing. I noticed, like, I felt the best when I was doing stuff like that, just like out, like doing really what I wanted to do. So that's what I want to try to strive for. It's just taking action, because that's something that I haven't done a lot of. You know, I'll sort of fall back on what I know, and or like what I've done in the past. A lot of scrolling. I've had an issue with social media for years. Like, I have like journal entries going back like 3 years of just like struggling to get off of social media, and it's like I don't. It's difficult. I know the solution is just taking action, but it's just, it's crazy. My sleep this week has been horrible. Like, my priorities are not in order when it comes to like my habits. I'm sort of staying up later, waking up like peeling myself out of bed. Like, I have work at 8, and for the first week or 2, I was going to the gym before work, and then I was showing up to work at 7, which was amazing. It was so nice. And then this week and the week before, it was just like peeling myself out of bed at like 6:50 and like meandering out the door like 6:30 to get to work by not 6:30, 7:30 to get to work by 8. Like, crazy non-motivated week for me, but that's what it is. You know, everybody has their moments. For me, has been, I've struggled with that issue too. Like, waking up in the morning. Like, most of my senior year was spent doing the same thing, where I'd wake up like with just enough time to get out the door on time, and it's not, I don't know what it is. It's really, I don't know if it's I think it's definitely a mental thing, but it's rough. Because it's like I sit here at night, like I know I want to get up early in the morning, and then I just like wake up and my mindset is not the same at all. It's like the total opposite. So that's, and I think it sets the tone of the day, how you start your morning. So just jumping off immediately on like the right foot would be like the best. But yeah, work's good. Money's a little down. I've spent quite a bit of money recently. I've done a lot of car repairs, and I feel like what I'm spending, money, it's just easier to spend more money, and so it just kind of like all flows out at the same time. But I'm good enough. Couple that with like a very low college bill, and like I'll have my job at Thomas next year, so like I feel good, like financially, because I mean the car's gonna be good. Like, I'm not gonna need to make any big purchases, so I think I'll be good. It's just being careful with my spending now. Like I hadn't really realized it until I sat down with Isaac to talk about it, and it was just mind-blowing how much money I spent recently. Yep. As you may be able to see, I have a lot of books. I haven't read many of them. I just bought this book. It's, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to do this. It's a book about 4 college students, and so it just follows their life, or follows their life up to this point, I guess. I don't quite know. I'm only 16 pages in. My friend Bella recommended it to me, so I purchased it, and I'm excited to read it. I haven't taken the time to sit down and read in a while. Like, I haven't done things for myself in a while. It's interesting. I don't think my priorities are where they need to be at the moment. I think back to various other times in the past few years where I was doing things for the right reasons, and I'm not sure I'm there yet. I mean, also just a lot of bad habits. Like, social media it's so easy to, well, like, when I'm trapped on social media, it's so easy to use that to keep me down. Like, oh, like, I can't even get this right. And then it's just like I'm just not doing good in general because of that one thing, which seems to take over, like, the entire day, you know? And so working through that has been something. But it's just part of living, part of the human experience, for me at least. You know, part of my experience. Something I reflected on in a discussion post for developmental psych, actually, wasn't developmental psych, small business management, was living a difficult life, or like choosing your hard, and so just choosing the difficult path because it's hard, and living a life of comfort, I feel, isn't really living at all. I mean, think about like I think about my childhood, and like my life of comfort was playing video games all day, and I know that was not like what was the best for me. Like, it sort of worked out. I mean, I made a lot of friends, I had a lot of fun, but you know, my social skills were hindered because of that. It was probably not healthy for me. You know, I bet it didn't help my eyesight, and that's why I got glasses. And you know, I could have had different experiences had I wanted something else. You know, sports. I say I'm not athletic. Obviously, that's like a fixed mindset sort of thing. But I've used that to allow me to not play sports, and so that's a big thing too. But I think the other part of that is not dwelling on the decisions that you made in the past. And so, like, I've made those decisions and there's nothing I can do about it now. So it's just sort of making the change from here on out. Choosing your hard. Sitting down tonight was sort of hard. It was sort of something I wanted to do, but one of the guys asked to hang out. And I knew that I just needed to do this, because if I didn't do it today, I wouldn't have done it at all. And so here we are. It feels good to be able to sit down and talk again. It's been a long time. I need to get back into it. We're gonna vlog Katahdin next week. I'm going to North Carolina the week after, so might record something there, maybe. We'll see. Then I've got Jersey for the 4th of July. Then I'm trying to go somewhere with Isaac the week before, so the week of the 24th. But I also have work. Something I am doing for work, which is going to be exciting, is reshooting their professional photos, B-roll, interviews, stuff like that, to make a promotional video and just re-update all their footage because they had, I don't know if I said this for the company that I'm working for, because they had stuff done like 5 years ago, but one, it's too old, and two, they never actually retained any of the footage. So it's all sort of not in our hands anymore. And so, I've got the camera. Isaac has a great camera. So the hope is that we can get in there, record some footage, and make it out good. So, yeah. I'm excited for that. That'll be sometime mid-July. The guys have talked about some better hikes, or just more hikes, I guess. Presidentials we talked about doing, which will be crazy. I think it's like a 3-day sort of thing, but it's a lot of hiking. Like 20 miles total, I think, over the 3 days. So that's gonna be something. I bought these point and shoot cameras, so I've got 2 of these that I don't know what I want to do with them yet, but it'd be cool to set something up with those. I wanted to try to go to a few concerts this summer. I'm not sure because James Taylor plays on the 30th of June, but I leave on the 1st. Do I know? Wait. No, he plays on the 1st of July, I think. I leave on the 2nd. So I can't really time that. And then there's 2 more at the end of the summer, like end of August, but I'll have my early start. And so that was something I was kicking around whether I wanted to do early start. But I think I've chosen that over the concerts just because I think experience would be better. Yeah. My room's pretty messy-ish right now. I've got various bags. I mean, my hiking bag, my gym bag, my backpack, which just has like my laptop and stuff. Just stuff kind of around my room that I gotta put back, but it's whatever. It's not bad. My gym progress has been fine. My gym commitment has not been fine. I'm signed up for Zebon, which is a local gym. Excuse me. It's like 10 minutes away. So it's such an easy drive to get over there. And it's open 24/7, which means I can go literally whenever I want. But just, it's expensive. It's $45 a month. And I just haven't gone very often at all. So it's sort of, I don't know. Like there's no reason to not work out, but just like I haven't chosen it, and so it's interesting. Just sort of living with that. Like I know it's just not what I'm prioritizing, cause like the ideal situation would be I wake up before work and go lift, but I'm just not doing it, so I don't know. That's that. I talked a lot about meditating like 2 years ago, like that I did it for a while and it felt really good, and for some reason like I can't muster up the same willpower to meditate again. Like I'm gonna do that tonight. Like I will be meditating tonight. It's just I haven't. I don't know. I don't know why. Taking action is just like the biggest like first step. Like if the ball starts rolling, you can just go forever if you wanted to. But oh yeah. Like I said, I haven't gotten sleep this week. But just getting the ball rolling, I think, is the biggest step. And everybody says that too. Like it's so easy once you start to keep going, and that's that way in chemical reactions too. Is it takes the most energy to start the reaction. What's that word called? I don't remember. But yeah, ideal plans would be a video a week, a podcast. Well, during the summer at least, a video a week, podcast a month, blog post a week, sort of daily reflection posts. Photography or shorts, Instagram 2-3 times a week, but I don't know, it's what it is. I have to want it. I do want it. I have to do it. I'm not. That's what it comes down to, I think. I know. That's what it comes down to. I'm excited for my trips, first of all. I love seeing different things. So going on my hikes was really cool. Went to Orlando about a month ago. That was really cool. I'm excited to just get out. And that's the thing, like where I'm at right now with the internship and my classes. More the internship, but it's just like it's physically holding me here. I would have liked to go out, but having done the internship, I feel so much better knowing I'm going to graduate in May, knowing I won't have to worry about it after the fact. And it's just great experience that I wouldn't have had. I'm really, really grateful for the opportunity. So it's been good. I realized recently that it's so easy to find like-minded people if you just do the thing. For a while I sort of thought I'd be stuck to my friend group in a way, like it was just what it was. And looking back now, I went to school and I made decent amount of I became friends with a decent amount of people, but the ones that stuck through with me, into the semester, and then once I moved home, were the ones that I was the most similar to. The ones, we had similar interests, similar passions. And then going on my hikes, I've met some really cool people that are the same, doing the same things, and that's what I want. At the gym, you meet people that are the same, doing the same things, and it's just, I don't know, I didn't realize that, but it just makes sense. That's how you meet people, so it's cool. Tonight I'm gonna clean the heck out of my room. I have a lot of stuff on my bed, on my desk. I want to clean up those bookshelves. They're a little unorganized and messy. Get my food ready for tomorrow. Clothes ready for tomorrow. Stuff like that. But yeah, life's been good, I think. It hasn't been bad. Let's go with that. I like to say it's part of my life. And it happened to me for a reason, is what I'll say. Is that I've had some good moments, I've had some bad moments, but it all builds me into who I am. It builds my character. And that's something else that I've reflected on, is that sometimes I feel like I don't really have my own personality, but I just really need to like understand that the experiences that I'm having, whether they're good or bad, are what makes me me. And like while they might be common to other people, they're my experiences first. So just that. That might be another reason why I stopped sort of content creating. Well, no, the first reason I think was because I didn't do anything. You know, it was easier when Isaac wanted to come up to Thomas, and so we could just pull out the camera and do whatever. But we just didn't sort of get anything going on the weekends. But I struggled with finding like who I am. I think I know it's hard because I really I know what I want to do, but I just sort of haven't done it. Obviously, I mean, first post in like months, like, and I love this. This is what I needed tonight, to sit down and just talk. Get another episode up is great. So yeah. I've got a candle going. Got my lights on. There's a plant up there that I've had since November. So that's 8 months is crazy, like a lot of time. Some of my pictures are falling down. I gotta restick those to the wall. Isaac got a really cool poster from an art vendor in Portland that's just really big, and I don't have a spot for it, but I might get one if I got a spot for it, I would so get one. So now it's just like finding a spot. Yeah. It's been my life. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Parker D'Amelia. It's been fun. Peace out.